Hi, I'm Darrell Poper, AIFD, floral designer and visual display artist at Shinoda Design Center, Santa Ana, California. Today I'm going to show you how to do a bow with wired ribbon this time. This is a real neat woven fabric, real heavy cotton. It's in a check. For those of you who have not been to see Shinoda, we are the biggest ribbon distributor on the West Coast. So our selection of ribbon here is the most amazing selection you're ever going to find anyplace. Can't find it here, you can't find it. So today we're going to show you how to do a bow out of wired ribbon. A little bit challenging, a little bit thick, so you've got to really hang on to it. So what we're going to do again, remember, shiny side towards you, the good side towards you. Hold it up, flip it back, pinch it in. Our first 4 loops are going to be small. That's the ticket to make a great bow. And this is wired, so you can hold it onto it real tight and maybe shape it slightly as you're going along. This ribbon, believe it or not, is really the same on both sides. So you could actually, if you didn't want to flip it, you could just bend it backwards, but this is the proper way to make a bow, so let's just do it that way. So our first 4 loops are going to be small. Now we're going to increase it. So this is going to be the overall size of our bow. This is how big it's going to be. Can you see the difference between how the first 4 loops are smaller? Now this is going to be our larger one at the top. Bottom, same way. Same size. Flip it over, pinch it in. I would recommend practicing on a lightweight ribbon first. This is definitely more challenging and you've got to really hang on to it. Pinch it in, flip it back, pinch it in, back. How many loops do you usually make in a bow? I feel it kind of depends on what your project's going to be. This has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's enough. So let's take this, we're going to cut it. And I'm going to make some streamers, so rather than add them later, we're going to do it now. Pinch that, same thing in the middle. Oh, look at that. Good eyeballing. I'm going to use a real heavy wire on this. Run this through my fingers. Through the middle. Hang on to it, hold it. Now, before you pinch this all in, this ribbon is so thick, you may want to start arranging it slightly before you close your ribbon up, you close your wire, because it's going to be a little hard to arrange later. That's good, it's all opened up nice. Okay, now we're going to take the back, hold it tight, twist. For those of you that have a real hard time with maybe holding a wire, you could use a zip tie. Zip tie works great for ribbon. That would also hold it real good in place and it won't come apart. Let's cut this out of the middle here. Got a real bad raw area, so we'll just cut it out. All right, now we're going to open it up. This is the great part of wired ribbon. You're able to make your loops really pretty. Maybe push some of them back, some of them forward. See the loops, the smaller ones that we talked about in the inside? That makes the bow really nice. Makes the bow very full and it holds its weight. Now, the bottom part of wired ribbon, the wires stick out of the bottom. My suggestion is always to take your wire cutters, pull out your wire a little bit, snip it off, pull it out, snip it off. Same thing with the bottom. This is a real good way that people are going to get cut when they're doing a project with your wires exposed. Pull the wire out, snip it, pull it out a little bit more, snip it, slides this back. Okay, we're going to take the bottom of our bow and we're going to dovetail it. So what you're going to do is you take your ribbon, fold it in half. Remember, we've cut our wires out of here already, so we're going to take our scissors and start in the middle, go to the end, And that way you have a perfect dovetail every time. Now you don't have your wires hanging out of here. Now this is very, very safe. Makes a more finished product, makes you look like a professional. Voila. Perfect bow. Notice the quality of the ribbon. The weight of this ribbon is just really wonderful. The workup on bolts of ribbon, normally for something like this, wired ribbon is usually 10 yards. Sometimes ribbon could be 5. And look at your yardage on a ribbon before you buy your bolt of ribbon to make sure you're going to have enough for your project. The reason I chose this ribbon is kind of neutral. It really is. It does look holiday. It's a check, but it could be used even for 4th of July. Look at the blue. Isn't that great? It's a kind of a neutral kind of a pattern. The color is a great red. Now, one way, everybody, after Christmas is over, say you're using this on a wreath, you can take, if you have the patience, I do recommend doing it, take tissue paper, wad it up, put it in each one of these loops before you store your bow. You'll be able to pull your decoration out for the following Christmas or holiday, whatever it would be. Pull the tissue paper out, your bow is going to still look like it did when you packed it away. It will be able to be straightened out if you don't do it, but it keeps it much, much nicer, and I recommend it. So have a great day, and thanks so much for watching us. Be sure to watch us more as we're going to continue to do some more projects with our ribbon. Take care. Thank you.